What's poppin'? RaJuR on the way to work. Just wanna holler at y'all. Look that up. The song is the hook of the song is look into the sky. Yeah. You know they since they're spraying the sky, they've come up with more cloud formations just to make you think that these new clouds that we learned about in grade school and whatever, the cumulus clouds, the stratus, all that stuff. Now they're going with new clouds. What about the lines sprayed across the sky? What clouds are those? And they're not condensation trails. Let me tell you cats and catesses who can't get into people talking about chemtrails and stuff like that. Let me tell you the difference between a chemtrail and a contrail. A contrail is when you're on an airplane and just like any other release valve that you may have in your house, whatever, you got to release the steam. Once the pressure builds up, there's got to be some way to release pressure, whether it's via steam, whether it's via, well, whatever it is, whatever the condensation is. Or a very good example is that when you are out in the wintertime and you're freezing cold and you blow out, you get condensation, which is also, you're out, you're cold, you're up against the window, and you blow against the window, and you can write your name on it. That's condensation. What happens after a while? That goes away, correct? That goes away within seconds. Within seconds. Well, condensation is condensation. It's nothing but water vapors. So whether it goes away in a second or whether it goes away in a minute, it eventually goes away fast. So if you look in the sky right now, if you're in Philly, and you see these lines up here, and see all that gray going on right there? It's blocking the sun out. You see all that? See it's blocking the sun out? Because they think it's global warming, but they done messed up what they did was, with all the chemicals they spraying in the sky, to call themselves testing the sky, they're really controlling the weather. And by them doing that, what they're doing is they're eroding the ozone. So we ain't gonna have the ozone. We're gonna end up being fried chicken anyway, or fried vegetables when it comes to me. And, you're gonna be fried because they're eating the ozone away with all these chemicals they spraying in the sky, and it's unbelievable. So when you hear people talking about contrails and chemtrails, the difference is the chemtrails stay up there and do that. They spray it out and do that. Those are not clouds. Those are not. None of the stuff you see right now is clouds. If they hadn't sprayed all them chemicals in the air, which is barium, stop it. Barium, scrodium, whatever it is, barium, scrotum, aluminum particles, which they're admitted to, and they putting all kinds of drugs in the sky too. Lithium, that's up there. All that up. That's not a big cloud. There's no way you're gonna tell me that's a big cloud. You ain't gonna believe that's a big cloud. There's not a cloud that big ever. And what about them lines? So what I'm trying to do is I'm writing a song addressing that. It's gonna be on my CD. That's a song I'm working on right now. And I want to call it, we're gonna win out in the long run. We winners, no matter how much they spray us with chemicals. It's just sad, man. It's sad to know that back in the day, you just knew you probably was gonna pass away from something that would be more or less natural, not from spraying the sky. But they've been working with the weather since 1943, from what I understand, ever since the Japanese, ever since they bombed their own Pearl Harbor. The United States bombed their own Pearl Harbor. Japanese didn't do nothing. They bombed their own Pearl Harbor. And ever since that, they've been doing stuff. So all the stuff they do, against us is actually them doing it so they can institute some kind of law enforcement, some kind of control over us, putting cameras up. Ever since 9/11, there's more cameras than ever. They wind up some more cameras around my job. It's unbelievable. Cameras everywhere. That's going to have a 5G on every pole. That's going to be frying everybody up. If you're on the subway system, SEPTA subway system, and probably a lot of subway systems. They got freaking antennas down there, 4G, powerful as whatsoever. They tell you not to stand next to them things for a long period of time because the radiation that's coming off of them is super strong. So if you go to any station, you'll probably see, if you look for these big pods, it's going to be 4G pods. You don't want to stand next to them pods because you'll get nuclear microwaves, more than likely. And when they put these 5Gs up, which is going to be on every pole because 5G can't travel so far before it needs, look at that. That's a slingshot. This guy has a slingshot because he got restaurants. Must be nice. I mean, maybe give me a restaurant one day, but I'm not going to buy a slingshot. Anyway, buy a bigger studio. Yeah, so they're gonna have a pod on just about every corner. So that 5G will get picked up. That's the 5G you want, so you can look at movies while you're on your way to work, while you're walking around. You want to be able to see movies, you need the 5G. The 5G is going to be radiating you, and every time you walk by, you're going to feel something, because it's going to be on the pole, and it can't be so high. It got to be kind of low. If it's too high, it's going to go to the sky, it won't connect. And once you walk past that thing, you're probably going to feel dizzy for a second. You're probably going to be like, and you're going to know why. You're like, why every time I walk by that pole with that thing up there on the pole, I go, Yeah. All right, now, back to dating. All right, here we go. Of course, I've been on dating sites because I'm looking for a wife. So we have people who haven't been to McDonald's all their life, but when they put down, they say, what do you like and what would you like to do? The first thing they say is, well, I love to travel, because they want you to pay for half of it or all of it. And they also like to eat fine dining, which they ain't never been to fine dining in their life. Finest dining they went to was freaking Wendy's. All of a sudden, they're on a dating site, they want to go to fine dining. Trying to set brothers up. And they fall for it too. And they mess around, you go and take somebody on a trip, they won't even see you anymore. Get to the trip, they be talking about, hey, I want to hang out with my girlfriends. I found my girlfriend on this cruise. You mind if I go and hang out with her? Then it'd be like, you mind if I go and stay with them tonight? Oh man, these women are tripping on these dating sites. Fine dining. I like to go out fine dining. How about you like to fine cook? Have you ever did that? Have you ever fine cooked in your crib? And when you met somebody, say, look, I'm over here cooking. You know what I mean? Do you want something? Or, you know, you can go by the market, pick something up, because I really love to cook. There's so many females that really love to cook, but they like to go out and fine dine at the same time. So I guess they want to fine dine, then they want to go and cook. That's why most of the females I'm looking at are a little bit overweight, a few extra pounds, or just I done gave up, so I'm just gonna be a BBW. And dating sites are crazy, dudes. And stop thinking. A friend of mine always sending me stuff. I don't know who this dude is. I guess he's a woman proponent. You know what I mean? He'll say something good about women. Oh, yeah, women this and good. Cause you trying to get some. That cat's a dog. He's a scoundrel. I tell you, a scoundrel. He sent me a video of this guy. I don't even know who this guy is. He sent me a video and he talking about, yeah, women and treat the women right. And what about the women treating the men right? How about that, fool? You ain't even stand up for your own manhood. You stand up for a womanhood that's out to freaking get you. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them, out to get you. And you stand up for them. You ain't standing up for the brothers who get took by these women. You go on a dating site and you go out with them and you go out and you spend all this money on them thinking that, you know, yeah, y'all done made a connection because you talked before you went on a date. Hopefully you're not foolish enough to take a woman and spend about $100 on somebody you just meet for the first time, because you do that, then you just a fool. But if you talk to her enough and y'all got something in common, and bada bing, and you think it's worth it, yo, okay, when we go out, more than likely we're gonna see each other again and again and again and again, then you go ahead on, you might put that investment out there. But for the most part, man, y'all cats making it bad for the game, for the cats who trying to, like, yo, not waste no money. Because I ain't into wasting money. And I dang sure ain't waste no money dating. Because I don't date, I create relationships. Anyway, and along with that going down, okay, along with that going down, you know what I mean? The brothers think when they buy a sister a big meal, he's going to get some. I don't know why you even think that. And you probably don't want to get some because you don't even know what she even got. You better get a blood test, dog. You better tell her to bring some blood work. You mess around, you worrying about getting some cooter. And she mess around and give you some cooter after spending a little bit of money. And she mess around and got some stuff she ain't tell you about. Oh, well, you know, yeah, you can wear condoms. Well, condoms break years old. You know how many condoms on a toe up? You know how many condoms didn't make it back out? And you talking about you wear condoms, man. That's why you're 99% effective. The 99% is they might pop or they might get stuck. Now whatever's in them is in them. And now you got a baby. Or you got something from her that you didn't want. So let me tell you something. Stop messing up the game out here on these sites. Some of you dating somebody. Tell these chicks to get out of here with that. And stop paying for dinners. Yo, I'm going out. Yo, you better bring you some loot. Here's another one. Would you like to go out and eat? So just to make sure I'm on the check, I'd be like, nah, my money kind of tight this week. I just got finished buying a $200 microphone like I did yesterday. $250. Just got finished paying $250 on the microphone. Nah, we ain't going out today. You know what I mean? And you'll hear one or two things. You'll hear, well, what make you think that, really? What make you think these zombies out here, man? I'm telling you, zombies all over the place. Watch out for these zombies. They'll walk in front of your car. They be out here talking about some, well, what you make you think I wasn't going to treat you? Because you didn't say it. See, they be slick. They be slick with it, yo. They be like, oh, yeah, you want to go out and eat? And next thing you know, you go to take them out to eat and they ain't even paying a tip. You paying the bill, they ain't even touching the tip. You be looking for them to like go in the pocketbook and grab something. Shoot, you must have lost your mind, cuz just kept that $70 down the drain. It's gonna be in the toilet by tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here with that, man. Stop letting these chicks shake y'all out like that, man. Get you a real woman. A real woman to say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna take you out and get you something to eat. Or I'm gonna take us out and get us something to eat. That's a real woman. Not a real woman talking about you want to go out. You say, well, nah, I ain't got no money. Well, what make you think I couldn't pay for my own? Or the other one is what is that? What make you think I can't pay for my own? Or there's another one they usually say. Man, come on, homies. Now I'm not sure about the women on dating sites. I mean, I heard horror stories about dudes showing up at the dating site, not look just showing up at the meetup, not out here. Will you meet somebody in the street? Or whether you meet them on a site, man, you better get the info, the 411. And if you're gonna be dipping in some nookie, then you better say, yo, where'd your last blood work at? Tell me your last blood work is only worth the day that you took it, because you could have messed around and messed it up the next day doing something stupid. But for the most part, if you know you're a responsible dude, you better make sure you hook up with a responsible woman before you end up bringing something home that's not totally responsible, or you end up making something that you gotta be responsible for the next 18, 21 years. You feel me? All right, I'm about to go because it's T-Mobile again. I talk about T-Mobile and their horrible service up here in East Oak Lane. You don't get no service, so the thing gonna start. It's probably skipping already. All right. But yeah, I just want to talk about these dating sites, and I'm not looking at dudes, so I talk about the women. Women, if you want to chime in, leave a comment below. A lot of people really like to chime in on me live, whether they look at it later or whether they look at it now, but they never like to leave comments down below, except for a few people who want to criticize me for saying something. But yeah, if you disagree, ladies, put it down there. But you got to admit, I'm sure that brother said, dang, wish I could take you out, but you know what I mean? I'm a little low this week. I just paid my $1,300 rent. You know what I'm saying? Well, what make you think that I wouldn't take you out? Because you didn't say it. You didn't say you was going to take me out. Next you know, we get out there, you know I just spent $1,200 on freaking rent. You know I just bought a microphone. Yet again, you want to go out and still want to spend my money? That's selfishness. I can't deal with women that's selfish. And if a woman can't take me out to get me something to eat, you might as well bounce. Because we're going to go ahead. You're going to have a rude awakening. Because I'll leave you at the table with that bill. I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Bam, I'm out. Out of here, man. So homies, don't make it